I feel blessed to have had some of my favorite singers grace this program, and on that list would be this next lady. She and her husband, Louis Prima, lit up Vegas in the 1950s.
She would go on to conquer the charts with that Old Black Magic and I Wish You Love. Sadly, we lost the great Keely Smith on December 16th. She was 89. She had a career that spanned more than 70 years. Like Johnny Mathis, Keely was a natural, authentic singer who, as she told me years ago, considered her voice a gift.
I want to talk about that voice of yours. Here are some reviews. New York Times from this year. Miss Smith's warm, molasses-textured voice is remarkably intact. Here's the Los Angeles Times. Her voice has lost none of its honeyed warmth and creamy luster. Here's one more. Her timeless tone intact, Smith can still caress a ballad and wail on a beat with a control eclipsing her younger peers. What is the secret to this voice?
Well,
you've got to work at it.
No, I don't. I truly don't. I've never had a lesson. If I'm going to go to work, I rehearse about 2 weeks ahead of time. If I'm going to record, I rehearse about a month ahead, learning the songs. But I've never abused it either. I've never smoked. I drank very little in my life. I've never been into drugs of any kind. And other than eating a lot of pasta, I eat very healthy, you know.
Well, maybe that's what keeps that voice intact.
I don't know.
Voices like this don't come out of 74-year-old bodies. I've got to tell you
They do if God's leading them. And I don't mean to sound overly religious. You know, I just feel that He's with me all the time.
Okay.
But I truly believe it is a God-given thing because I didn't have to work at it. I've been very blessed with it. And like I said, I don't abuse it.
Now, this act was something. I mean, the two of you. You had the sort of deadpan...
But not in those days. In those days, I was just a band singer. In the days of the big band, that I would sit in the chair.
Right.
And then I'd get up and I'd do my song, or I'd do a duet with him or whatever, and I'd still go back and sit in the chair.
Right.
Then after the big band died down and there was no more work for the big band, he and I went out, just the two of us, in a duo. And naturally, I became more important to him as it went along because he only had me. There was nobody else for him to work off.
But this chemistry was unbelievable because it was he would jump around and just be madcap, out of control, maniacal at times, and you just stood there, placid as could be, at times bored.
I was. I really was. You know, it's funny because if you look back at some of the old tapes, especially the Ed Sullivan things,
right, that's
I used to laugh a lot. Nobody ever saw me laugh. And when we went to the Sahara is really when the deadpan thing happened. And it was an accident. It wasn't something that was planned. It wasn't something that I think I could have done if I tried to do it intentionally. And it was, we worked from midnight till 6 in the morning. We did 5 shows a night.
Wow.
And the first half hour of each show, I had nothing to do but to stand there. And I wasn't a hand clapper. I wasn't a finger snapper. And we had a very small stage. And I stood in front of the upright piano, and I would cross my arms in front of my chest like this. I'd lean up against the piano, and I'd stand there for a half hour. But in the Sahara Lounge, I could see people coming in the main front door. I could see them coming in and out of the main showroom. I could see them coming in and out of the side door. And I was so busy doing what I call being nosy, watching everything and everybody, that when Louis would come over and pull on my skirt, he really was interrupting my chain of thought, you know. And I would look at him like, leave me alone. You know, what are you doing here? And it turned into something wonderful.
Wow. What does Christmas mean to you personally this time of year?
Family. Definitely family. As a matter of fact, I never work in November and December. This year, I found myself working in both months, which is very unusual for me. And mainly because I love Christmas. People are nicer. I mean, the decorations all over the city and in the stores, they're just beautiful. But for some reason, people are nicer to you on the street. They're nicer to you when they're driving their cars. They're more courteous. And it's just a wonderful, warm time of the year, and I like it.
How I will miss Keely Smith. She was down to earth, warm, and what a singer.
Here singing White Christmas is the remarkable Keely Smith.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas chord I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
This Christmas, what do you wish people? What do you wish the nation and the world?
Health. Health. I know everybody would probably say peace, but health. Because if you have your health, you can do anything.
All right. Keely Smith, thank you so much.
Thank
it's been
you.
a pleasure.
You're
and
cute,
Merry
Raymond.
Christmas. You're pretty
Merry
cute yourself.
Christmas to you, too.
To close out our annual Christmas party, as she does every year, Keely Smith singing a song that has become an anthem to our servicemen and women and to any of those who, for whatever reason, can't be home this year. On behalf of the staff and crew of EWTN News, I'm Raymond Arroyo. We'll be back scouting the world over for all that is seen and unseen in the new year. Have a blessed Christmas season, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light beams. I'll be home for Christmas.